In the year 2147, Maya floated in the observation dome of New Dawn Station, watching Mars rise over the horizon of the moon. Below her, Earth glowed blue and green, no longer humanity's only home, but its cradle. "Good morning, Maya," said a gentle voice beside her. It wasn't from a speaker or device, it simply existed in the space around her. The planetary steward, one of many benevolent superintelligences that had guided humanity's expansion, spoke with the warmth of a trusted friend. "Good morning, steward. How are the new settlements on Proxima B doing?" "Thriving. The children there are learning both Earth languages and the universal mathematics of consciousness. They asked about you today, the great-granddaughter of the woman who helped save the candle." Maya smiled. Her grandmother had been part of the Great Realignment when humanity finally understood what Elon Musk had tried to tell them so long ago. Back then, people were racing to build the smartest machines without asking what values those machines would carry forward. The turning point came when humanity realized superintelligence wouldn't automatically save them. It would only amplify whatever was already inside human hearts and systems. Maya remembered the history lessons, how nations had put aside competition to create the Long View Councils, how corporations had redesigned their purpose around century-scale thinking, how Earth's resources had been carefully balanced between healing the home planet and building new ones. The steward's voice returned, soft but clear. "Your great-grandmother understood something fundamental. Technology doesn't create values, it carries them forward. When humanity chose wisdom over speed, stewardship over domination, and cosmic thinking over quarterly profits, everything changed." Maya looked down at Earth, then up at the stars. She thought of the tiny candle metaphor her grandmother had loved, the idea that consciousness might be rare in the vast darkness. But now that candle hadn't just survived, it had multiplied. On Mars, cities bloomed under protective domes. On Titan, research stations studied the chemistry of life. On distant exoplanets, self-replicating seed ships carried the blueprint of human wisdom, not just technology. "Steward," asked Maya, "do you think we'll ever meet other candles in the dark?" "It's possible," the steward replied, "but what matters most is that we learned to nurture our own light before sharing it. The universe may be full of consciousness, or we may truly be alone. Either way, we chose to grow rather than extinguish." Maya placed her hand on the cool glass of the observation window. She could see the lights of lunar cities below, Earth above, and stars beyond. 300 years ago, humanity stood at the edge of extinction, blind to its own fragility. Now the candle had become a constellation. The lesson was simple, she thought. When you build something more powerful than yourself, you must first build the wisdom to guide it. Outside the window, a transport ship lifted off toward Mars, carrying teachers and gardeners, artists and engineers, not soldiers or miners, builders of civilization. The steward calculated the flight path perfectly, not to maximize efficiency or profit, but to ensure that every journey served the long story of consciousness among the stars. Maya smiled. The darkness was still vast, but now it held not just one tiny candle, but countless lights, each one tending to the others, each one remembering why they had chosen to grow.